And we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Fast Renegade Pro Cup Series. Second to last race of the season on this channel. That is rather hard to believe considering been pretty much, or just about all year doing this, a full-length season. And we're coming down to the nitty-gritty of it here. We got 3 races to go in total. 2 races, of course, left here. We got tonight and then next week. Then JTN bringing you the championship race. But for right now, it's Homestead-Miami Speedway. 94 laps on tap, ready for action. And a familiar face right here next to me. Proverbially. Oh my, nope, that's not what I'm going to say. But Allie's back
That
again.
does not work. That does not work. And
Not
how would I
word.
be next to you? We're 1,000 miles away in a box.
I mean,
Virtually we're together,
I was
yes,
gonna say,
but
yeah,
in real life we're
virtual
1,000 miles
box.
away. We're 1,000 miles away. 2 separate states. 2 separate computers. We got this.
It's a virtual box.
Did we just open virtual Pandora's box? Yes, we did.
Either Pandora's box or the door to the press box, which is what we're standing in right now.
I mean, yeah, we did. I mean, as long as Tommy Bordeaux does not come in and break my glass again, we're okay.
Which some drama there. It actually turned out he did not win that race.
Well, he won the last race that we did together a while back.
Yeah, that's true. They're a good ways back there, but like I said, Homestead-Miami on tap for tonight, and then Martinsville to wrap up the top dragster portion of this season. Hoping to maybe try and get some special faces in here. Of course, Allie's going to be in here, no doubt about it. But we'll have to see maybe who else we could try to throw into this cramped little space that we call home. But
yeah, like,
I'm sorry.
The one thing that I've already noticed is like people are migrating to the bottom, migrating to the top, but like when I was running it, I was all the way up to the wall, and I absolutely enjoyed it.
Yeah, this is going to be a pretty multi-group track, but outside probably going to be where you're going to be saving the most tires without sacrificing too much speed. So going to be some comers and goers, I would imagine. And we'll just see what's going to end up happening here for these 22 drivers ready to get it going. And starting up front, Josh Moyers in the 68, probably looking like one of the championship favorites here, with Jovan Anderson to his outside in row number 1. Jacob Smetana, another favorite, starting in 3rd, and Tyler Mallon in 4th. Then it's Cody Luke and the head honcho, Randall Coleman, starting 6th. And something new here, Nate Bowser making a start here in the 079 machine, where we'll be starting in 7th, with Alex Moe in 8th. And then it's Matt Watkins and Jeff Goodpaster who's going to round out the top 10. Sean Romero and Oscar Ramos, Ediver Leal, and James Moore, and Peter Smetana, Tyler Stallhood. And we got Billy Ryan, Denny Carroll, and Toby Roberson, the drivers who all took lap times. That is the top of 19. Also starting tonight will be John Foreman, Greg Lovell, and first start of the season for Jake Emerson. We'll be driving the number 84 for this one. Pit road speed 45. We'll be pitting off of turn number 4, but you got to use that excess range coming
correction,
off.
Sir.
What's that?
Jake Emerson's not in this field.
He's not in the field.
You're talking about Nate Balzer in the 079.
Now, his first start, too, but I just swore I saw Jake Emerson. I mean, he's on my screen. Is he not in TeamSpeak? Nope, he's not in TeamSpeak. Okay. All right, so forgive me. We do not have Jake Emerson. But we do have Nate Balzer, though. And I'm pretty sure it's his first start of the season. I could be wrong on that.
Sure of it. I'm pretty sure.
But either way, we're going to have 2 Monster Energy cars to keep an eye on here, both him and the 33. Like I said, multi-groove track. Again, pitting off of turn 4, but going to have to merge in turn 2 using the access road when you're coming off the pit road. A lot of things are going to be happening here. Pit window, I would imagine, in the realm of around 30 laps, maybe 35, if you're able to stretch it a little further. But undercut could definitely be a way to go. A lot of different strategies that could unfold here. Could we get some long runs? We are ready to get this thing started. Get everything pulled up that I need here, and there we go. And let's get all of y'all at home some live pictures.
I gotta say it, but the 27 install hood is definitely standing out in my eyes.
And Tyler Stallhood running pink on that car. Of course, October, breast cancer awareness. You got a few pink cars out there. James Moore also. For Stallhood. Got the 68 and the 93 up here on the front row. Of course, 42 and the 68, probably two of the favorites. Heading to Rockingham for this title. Tyler Mallon, don't count him out there in that 81. There's Jovan Anderson. I do believe that he is still in championship contention as well. As the field gets it rolling. Of course, usual deal, if we do have an early incident, they will reset. We'll give it another go, but looks like everyone is rolling where they need to be. I don't see Greg Lovell out there though. It looks like he may have, if he is running,
He's having internet issues apparently.
Missed the start. Some more internet trouble for the 088, and he's been having a lot of trouble with that lately. But right now, though, we got 20 drivers on the track, and they are all taking the green flag, and we are underway in South Florida.
Oh man, Jovan did not get going.
Yeah, not the best start for the 93, but I'm going to slide into fourth place for the time being. Randall already going up to the high side. Watch the wall.
Just the wall, you guys. Just kissed it a little bit.
Ooh, man, that was close. Everyone using the inside lane on the start here, except for Mallon. Gonna try and use the outside his advantage.
Crossover!
Here comes the 93, thinking about it, but I'm gonna slot in line. 81 with the momentum off of the top side. Trying to use it early on. Try and gain a little bit of an advantage. Oh, 79 dropping back quite a bit. He may have already gotten the wall. Not sure if I see that. Not sure if I see the side of that car already with some damage.
Yeah, that monster can already looks like it got crunched.
Yeah, that didn't take too long there as Anderson to the inside of the 81. Trying to make that stick. Alex Moe running all the way down to the white line, and then 048, the red and white Lowe's machine.
You mean the red vest variant?
Yeah, pretty much. Looks like we're about to go 3 wide there if he had the run, but Randall Coleman looking to try and take advantage here of the 81, who's sticking to that outside lane, but like I said, could be the way to go in the long term. Saving tires.
Could be.
You can see him starting to maybe working his way back forward here in the near future, but right now, 2-car pull away with the 68 and the 42. A couple of familiar faces in victory lane throughout this season, especially this 42. Been the road course dominator, but no more road courses for him this season, so he had to show his oval magic, which of course he has plenty of.
That is very true.
Checking through the field here at the moment. We're almost up into the top 10 here in the 50. Eight balls are still going in the wrong direction. This is Sean Romero. He's at the back of this pack at the moment in the 71. Kind of
That is
surprised to see
definitely a
that.
shock, yeah.
And yeah, with Emerson missing it and internet problems for Greg Lovell, it is 20 drivers that officially have started this thing. And great to see the near 20 or 20 plus car fields here throughout the season. Never really fell much further below that. So, and as is standard for most series, usually numbers start to kind of tick down as the season goes on. So the fact that we're still seeing the turnouts that we are is pretty darn cool, and just shows it's a good place to be. And hey, if anyone is ever interested, definitely check out Fast Racing on Facebook. Link is down below. Jovan Anderson starting to get away from the guys behind him, and maybe slightly closing in on the top two here.
Closing ever so slightly, yeah. I mean, I thought Jacob was going to look to the inside of the 68 and Warriors, but can't get quite there.
Just checking up here. I think we have
Oh,
caution
caution
envy.
zone.
We do. Billy Ryan around. That is in turns 3 and 4. Not sure if Tyler Stallhood might also be involved somehow. Going to find out here real quick.
Oh, Billy just lost it on his own.
Billy Ryan running underneath of James Moore and in front of Danny Carroll, and yep, just lost it. Up and into the wall.
Yeah, Tyler didn't. Yeah, Stallhood didn't have anything to do with it. He was just using the apron to miss it. So there you go.
He was back there just making sure that he kept it clean.
Oh, he was just back there vibing, get a vibe check.
Yeah. Field's slowing up for the pace car here. Very slow pace car. Going on to the track.
Pace car's drunk.
Come on, Brett Bodine, pick it up. Let's go.
Do you think? No. Do you think
There he
Zachary Fitzwater's in that car?
Zachary Fitzwater. He would just be screaming in that car, going angry, 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 angry.
I can imagine.
Shout out to Fitzy, the angry Australian.
And the drunk Australian.
The
No
offline
Zachary.
master himself.
Hold on. No Zachary Fitzwaters were harmed in the live stream of this race.
Yet. Imagine he came into the stream right now and just be like, "What?"
Oh.
It would just be spamming angry in the chat.
He would. He'd be. I know for a fact he wouldn't be spamming angry. He'd be coming in my Discord DMs and be like, "Allie, you're fired from the rest of the Sony Cup Series season." I'll be like, "Okay, bye."
He just pulls the apprentice. Allie, you're fired.
That so sounded like Donald Trump there. Allie, you're fired.
Maybe that is not something maybe that is not a person I should be bringing up on stream. So instead, I'm just gonna focus on the fact that pretty much all the front runners have stayed out here.
Yeah, that's because the pace car didn't catch him until turns forward right before the pit road. So there you go.
Yeah, he really took his time coming out of there. So top 5, it's Josh Moyers, Jacob Smetana, Jovan Anderson, Randall Coleman, and Alex Moe. And you're going back to Tyler Mallon there in P6, followed by Jeff Goodpaster, Matt Watkins, Cody Luke, and Peter Smith. That is the current top 10. Lights still on the pace car for the time being. Like I always say, the reason that I always do these streams, getting the word out about online racing. Definitely go and check some of it out. RTG, BSR, both 2 BSRs. There's Benjamin Snyder Racing and Bomb Squad Racing. You can check those both out. NNSCRA, of course, here at Fast. Of course, NNSCRA had their Talladega special event last night, which was something. I
Yeah,
was
good
indeed
win
a
to
part of
Bob
that.
Seminara too at that.
Yeah, Bob Seminara getting the win on that one. Congrats to him. Your boy here finishing 9th. I'll take it. Which was a big stroke of luck, considering I was in 4 wrecks.
Considering the fact that I accidentally pushed you into one of them.
I mean, I ended up hitting Joven as a result, so that made up for it.
So you hit the goober. Okay, noted.
Yes, the goober deserved all the goobering that goobered him.
He is a goofy goober.
Yeah, and so are you.
That
We
is.
all are goofy goobers here.
Wait!
It's the end of the season. Shenanigans are going to ensue.
I mean, the shenanigans have already ensued with me being up here with you, so there you go.
I mean, this is what, maybe like your 7th or 8th race in a row being up here? The shenanigans have been going on for a hot minute.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm gonna
I
think
mean,
like it's been at least ever since Mexico City. You may have even done some races before that.
I did Bristol Dirt, Wilkesboro.
Were you there for? Oh yeah, that's right, you were.
Yeah, I was up in Portland when that race was going. When we did that race.
Yeah, that's right. Golly, everything's a blur.
Is this real life or just fantasy? Caught in a landslide.
I will get copyrighted for that at this rate. No one how YouTube likes to do that.
Anywho, let's
It
just say
will
we're getting
find a
ready to go
way.
to this restart.
All I remember is that this was probably like 4 or 5 years ago when a buddy of mine who was in the chat was humming some song that I didn't even recognize, and it copyrighted me for it.
Alright, Joshua Wayers and Jericho Santana running this down to the restart.
Man, Chevy, Ford, Toyota, top 3 here for Vector Racing here, lap 13 of 94. Decent start there for Josh. He's going to use the inside line to his advantage. See if Jovan's able to try to make something happen here on the 42. The 42 sure get the run here, and nope, we're going to slot in line. At least for the time being. Now here's where everyone is going to, all the different lifting points, all the different lines. Cody Luke almost up into the wall. Oh, 9 is into the wall. The Jennifer Leal machine. Side by side, Alex Moe, Tyler Mallon. That's for a top 5. Matt Watkins underneath of Jeff Goodpaster. Going to get clear there. The 7th position. And Coleman clear in 4th right now. I'm going to try and stick with the 93.
Wow, Tyler Mallon running the Kyle Larson line.
Way up the track there. And I imagine that that's going to be probably the name of the game here as the run goes on, but now going down the inside. If you feel comfortable enough to drive really any line, that is going to make you really dangerous as this race goes on. You're going to be tough to beat. Because I can definitely attest to the fact that you have lines that, sure, like they could work for anybody, but you're going to have a line that you're going to feel most comfortable to drive.
That is very, very true.
Yeah, just by ability or feel or anything of that nature. That is definitely going to come into play, but if you're able to put it anywhere and just be like, oh yeah, I can make speed here and save tires here, boy, that is going to be really, really tough to beat. Holman going down to the inside there for a moment.
Would you say Jacob's applying the fry oil on the AMD processor?
I mean, he's trying to short circuit that processor, that's for sure.
Hey, I'll give you one. Here's a pun for you.
Do I get a gold star?
Yeah.
Yay. I mean, You could definitely
that
take.
was good. That was good.
Why, thank you. Why,
You're
thank you.
welcome.
I take all due credit for that one. But what he's definitely trying to do, though, is he's trying to stay right on the 68, trying to get him to make a mistake, maybe push a little bit harder than he should.
Oh, Jovin's
A little
playing.
blinky there. 42
Yeah.
to the inside, going for the race
And
lead.
he might have it here and clear.
Yeah, this Moyer's not really fighting hard for that one, so new leader going to be the 42. Alex, barely clear there in the 9, but going to take 4th place. Malin underneath of Coleman there. Those two going back to Talladega. Got quite a little bit of interesting history. I know that there weren't any hard feelings there, but
definitely some fireworks.
A lot of fireworks. Taking lap 20 of 94. With them being able to save some fuel under caution there, I would imagine we're probably about 15 laps away from some pit stops. At least for the front runners. I know that a few guys toward the back did come down pit road. Of course, Billy Ryan being one of them. Tyler Stallhood, I remember seeing. James Moore among some others back there. John Foreman. So expect them to probably stay out here a little longer. Maybe try and get some lady laps led, as it were. Just getting some laps led on the board, some bonus points. Owen and Malin still going at it. It's allowing Matt Watkins to get in on this battle. Here in the number 15, he has a shot if he wants to maybe go 3 wide if he gets the run. And a slot in behind his fellow Toyota for the time being. Tyler Malin hoping to get up to the front.
Oh, Moyers.
Make it the processor is going at it as got a little close there to the 42. Much bigger arc there for 42 as compared to the 68. He's going into the corner a little deeper. And 42 starting to pull a couple car lengths here. Of course, still a long way to go. 93 still just buying his time right now in P3. And then it's Mo closing in a little bit. Malin 5th. Watkins up to 6th. Randall Coleman's starting to drop a little bit here, back to 7th. Shout out to Denny Carroll. Now up here into the top 10. And the number 19, the running the Truex colors. He's got Cody Luke and Jeff Goodpaster now in front of him. 8th and 9th.
Man, this is definitely a shock and a half to see Toby all the way back here in 20th.
You see the field coming by here. Yeah, it looks like 64 may have gotten into some trouble. So the only thing I can guess is him being back there is someone just about spun out. That was Stallhood, I think. I have a quick look there because I definitely saw smoke and I heard skidding.
Where there's smoke, there's fire?
From the spectator camera. Ooh, yeah, he got a little sideways and locked it up to save that, but I was able to keep it pointed in the right direction. But thankfully, there was no fire where that smoke was.
Yeah. That would have been an electrical fire because battery.
Oh. That took me a second.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, man. You came with the full list tonight.
Maybe so.
You were prepared. 42 still leading this thing. 68 running second. Just pretty much maintaining the gap, as it were. Still everyone running the inside line. As Malin right on the tail of the 42.
You mean the 48?
48. Oh my gosh. Yeah. 048.
I was
Yes.
going to say, you can't buy your Intel processors at Lowe's.
Gosh, freaking darn it. You clever lad. Or laddie.
Thank you.
Or lassie. Oh my, that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah. But
Oh
not
my
only
goodness.
that, now that Tyler's catching up to Joven, you can't buy your processors at an Amico station.
No. And you especially can't buy them from Dave Blaney.
That is
Although, can you
very
buy
true.
Funko Pops at Lowe's?
Alright.
Can you?
I think you can. Maybe.
That would be interesting if that was actually the case. I know one thing's for sure, car 8 and car 9 starting to go at it here for the 7th position. Coleman and Cody Luke.
What is Cody trying to do? Is he trying to make the employees of Tire Pros drunk?
We need to stop while we're ahead. Like,
I need to shut up.
I mean, good puns, but
I need to shut up.
the puns aren't so punny after a while.
I know they're not, but that. Oh. Anywho. I mean, it's good to know that I'm awake and actually feeling myself if I'm making these jokes. So there you go.
I'm trying to stay awake myself. Not because of the race. It's just because real life has been kicking my butt.
That's quite understandable.
42, I think, got a little tight there. Maybe I had to have gotten out of the throttle. 68 right on his bumper. Buying his time for now, though. Got just a few laps here till pit stops. Most likely. Oh boy, that was close. 42 looks like he's starting to struggle.
Sure looks like it.
Yeah, he's really going high off of corner exit here, which is usually an indication that the car is getting a little tight. Right front is not gripping where it should, getting a little worn down, a little hot. And here he comes. Try to take back the race lead, the pole sitter. 42 up the track, going to try to get the run. But it's not going to be enough. Just about gets turned by the 93, but back to the race lead goes Josh Moyers, and here comes the 93
Joven
as well. Yamato Toyota. Move him up into second. For now. Here comes a 42.
Here comes Montana again, yeah.
Gonna give it a try there. Tyler Mallon looking at this in front of him going, oh, yes, please.
A little too deep. But it didn't
42.
stick.
Yeah, 42. I don't think his right front is very happy at the moment. Probably getting a little worn down. On that 34 of 94, we're going to be taking 60 laps remaining this time by. Four cars, pretty much separated probably by, what, like 3/4 of a second? I had to guess. Alex Moe, or excuse me, no, that's Matt Watkins, rather. Just kind of lurking as well, a little further back. Seeing if maybe he can try to make some noise. Alex Moe is back in 6th, a little ways off of these two. Coleman and Luke are still going at it for the 7th position. Denny Carroll up into 9th, with Goodpaster 10th.
And, oh my gosh, the chat is blowing up for pitting.
Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, if he can make it down to pit road speed. Versus Montana and Mallon, they're going to be the first takers.
Oh no, Denny Carroll did not make it down pit road.
As far as undercut goes, Denny Carroll tried to pit, was not going to make it. But good safe call there to bail out of it as opposed to hitting the pit wall. Also got
the
the
pit wall is not forgiving.
33, the 09, and 079 coming in. 43 was also in. Moyer's going to stay out again, but here comes Anderson, Watkins, Moe, Coleman, Luke. Also got Jean Romero in as Oscar Ramos has spun on pit road entry in the 50. We're going to have a quick look here, see what happened.
Whoa, talk
And
about cutting it close on wires.
just too aggressive there for Ramos. As Moyer's coming down pit road here, going to be the last of the leaders to come in. We'll see how much that's going to help or hurt him. And scoring might be a little all over the place for the moment. This is the real battle here. Smetana, Malin, Anderson. Smetana going to get ahead of Anderson along with the 81. But not by much. They actually didn't get as far ahead as I thought they would. Comes Moyer's coming out now. Looks like he's probably going to get freight trained. In that he stayed out the longest. And yeah, he's going to come out behind these guys. Matt Watkins also pretty far back. And then Alex Moe behind him. So that is going to be the field at the moment. But as I thought, those guys who pitted under that caution, keeping it going here right now, it is Billy Bryan in the race lead in the number 11. James Moore second. Followed by John Foreman, who's trying to stay out of the way of everybody. Golly, our leaders are in a hornet's nest of lap cars at the moment. Three wide, Smetana on the bottom, lap car Roberson in the middle. He's going to bail out of that, but Tyler Malin is going to take the eventual race lead here from the 42. And Jordan Anderson getting involved here as well. They try to pass Nate Balzer next. The 79. Right now they are catching James Moore as well. That would just be to really unlap themselves. But probably expect those guys to be coming in here pretty shortly as caution has flown. Oh no. Jeff Goodpaster.
The 33.
What a big time advantage this is going to be for the 11. And probably the 3. Everyone else is going to have to take a wave around now.
Yep. And I would say it's the same song and dance as Billy Ryan, just simply lost it.
Just losing at turn 3 by the sound of it for Monster Machine. And run kind of a middle lane, and the back end steps out. Pretty good hit there to the outside wall, but moderate damage. Should be able to get that fixed, no problem.
Thank goodness for no real-life concussions here.
Yeah. But oh my. Oh my. How is this going to shake things up? There's a little late call there for Billy to come in there, but him and James Moore
cutting it very close, yeah.
Not much of a surprise. Kobe Roberson is in. He was running third at the time, and John Foreman in fourth. Stallhood fifth. Those were all the guys that were keeping it out there. And they are going to end up being the top 5. Because you're going to have Malin and really everybody going to be forced to take a wave around here, which is going to possibly put them at even more of a disadvantage because their tires are going to be even older. And oh man, how this is going to shake things up. These guys are going to come out of the pits here. So it looks like the race leader, once everything cycles through and once everything gets sorted, 64 Roberson is going to be the leader. Everyone else in front of him going to be waving around. You're taking 50 laps to go here under caution. Pretty clean race otherwise. Some side-by-side battling, but nothing too crazy. Got a little nuts there with some slower traffic. But only second caution flying here of the evening. James Moore looks like a possible speeding penalty. And indeed, race leader will be Roberson. Tyler Mallon has opted to bring it down pit road here and get service. So he's going to forego the wave around for now. Makes you very surprised at that.
Wow, that's huge.
Probably expecting another quick caution, which would definitely work out in his favor. Or actually, no, I just realized why. Oh my gosh, I am such a dunce. He's a lucky dog. So he can do that.
Oh, you can do that.
Oh, you can't do that.
Oh, TV, you know what? I nailed that accurately. Oh,
Since
you
Mallon,
can't do that.
Since Mallon is the free pass, he doesn't have to stay out in order to go around. So no harm, no foul in getting service. And man, I think that he's going to be in the catbird seat more than anybody else. But the Atlanta winner from earlier in the season, Roberson, who's joined me in the booth for a couple of races earlier in the season. Field should be getting one to green here this time, I would imagine, and you're going to see this whole stretch cars flying past the pace car.
There goes Mellon and everybody.
Everybody on back to the 50.
All I can really say now to the 64, the 70, the 11, and the 03, and the 27. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. 27 bringing it back down. The 079 is going to be a lap car in the middle of this. He's got really nowhere to go. Oh boy, this is going to be spicy.
And no, we're not talking memes either.
No. Go over to like Meminate or something. Yes, that is a YouTube channel. So 64, 70, 11, 03, and 27 are going to be the top 5. But then they are on fresh tires, but so is Tyler Mallon. Still kind of stacked up behind the 079 at the moment. As we are coming back to the green on lap 47 of 94. We are halfway through this thing.
Oh no, the 03 did not get going.
Oh no, he didn't. He's almost about to get contact from the 81. Oh, he's got a spinner, got 2 spinners.
03, and everybody. Oh my god.
Including Moyers. Cody Luke is on his roof. Romero involved.
Oh
Watkins.
my gosh.
Foreman.
Yeah, Randall's in it. Oh my gosh.
And we got a smoker on. It's Romero. And the other possible contenders for the title is up in smoke. Gosh, Moyers was upside down. He's destroyed. We had 2 separate spinners there. There's Foreman and the 03.
Oh, you forgot the 079 too. He was upside down.
And Cody Luke also smoking. Unbelievable. There's the 03. We'll get a replay of this thing. They just did not get going on that restart. Everyone trying to find a way around him. Peter Smetana being awfully bold. But then, yeah, he spins and the 70 spins. It's perfect simultaneous spins there and two separate incidents instead of Leal going around. There's the 8 flipping. Coleman was around. There's Balzer and Foreman. Holy smokes. Wait, how do you call that as an admin?
All I can really say is those cars are junk.
That is a junkyard in turn 2 at Homestead-Miami Speedway. Yeah, there goes Balzer flipping.
Hey Dale Jr., come get these cars for your wrecked race car graveyard.
Yeah, especially that 8 car.
Yeah, Junior would be doing a double take and wondering what the heck is that.
Yeah, that Budweiser car is not going to be in good shape after this.
Yeah, that Budweiser can is definitely crushed.
Yeah, I would unfortunately agree with that um, observation.
And since we're still under caution, I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab another Mountain Dew.
That is just fine. We'll follow Jovan Anderson here. I just want to see if he was able to dodge all that. Checks up there and, yep, was able to miss everything low. So he and the 42 are going to be in good shape here. The 81 as well. So, those are probably the 3 faster guys that were able to get through there, along with Alex Moe. Got through intact, but outside of that, aside from those guys ahead of it, not much else. We got one more look at it here. Follow the 8 car this time around. And there they go spinning. Tries to check up, hits the 03 and upside down he goes. A couple flips later, and one of those landings definitely hurt something. Rashawn Romero also tore up. Checking the field here, see how they're going to stack up here for this restart as we are just about to go back green. And give them to Junkyard Wars. That should probably work out in their favor. And I can see Alan there in chat. We are, like I said, at 1 to green here. Going to have the 64 and the 11 on the front row with Tyler Stallhood going to be 3rd. Then Tyler Mallon, Alex Moe, Jovan Anderson, the top 6. Jacob Smetana, Matt Watkins. Watkins did go spinning there, but didn't look like he was too much worse for wear. Coleman also got collected in that, but looks like he's still rolling. Sean Romero somehow still going. And same with the 60H. And over Leal back there. There's Foreman. Drivers out of the race as a result of that are going to be the 8, the 03, and the 079. 43, Peter Smetana, 2 laps down. 71 at 68, still on the lead lap, despite that.
I'm surprised about that.
The 64 and the 11 got a decent restart there the last time. Let's see if they're going to be able to do it again.
64 goes, 11.
Not the best, but not the worst either. And yeah, 64 well and truly clear there. And
oh, Malin just booted the 11
oh
up to the
boy,
wall.
that's not gonna be that's not gonna lead to some very happy people. Oh my gosh, look at this!
Okay, Jeff Gordon.
Almost 4 wide.
I'm sorry,
Tyler
but I
Mallon
had to.
gonna take the race lead here after getting rid of the 11. If I do
Say getting rid of or drop kicking?
yeah. Got rid of by drop kicking. Oh man, still really tight there. 43 and 50. I need to get soundproofing for my walls if I'm going to continue to do these streams. Because every time a wreck happens, I always find a way to get someone coming in here and going, quiet down.
Oh, fair point.
64 holding on to second place there, doing a great job at the moment. The Stallhood there in fourth, holding on to that wonderfully. Top 5 rounded out by Matt Watkins at the moment, and for Leal suddenly up to 6th. A great run here so far for the DeWalt Ford. Figures we can have 7th. Coleman running the top side.
Hey, Randall, that's almost a wall, sir.
It's almost a wall. Yeah, that's, I don't think you want the blue stripe on there. Oh, we got a crash again.
Oh, there we go. Oh, no.
Cars crashing, metal crunching here, and it's Coleman. Yes, I stole that from Joe last night.
Yes, you did.
The best call I've ever heard in a race, as Joe starts to tell the story about going to the firehouse in school, and then it's just, oh, we got a crash. Never mind. You don't care about that story. We got cars crashing, metal crunching going in here. What did he
I
just
guess you
lose?
could say that Tires Pro's car
Gonna need
had
some
a
new
tire
tires.
lose air.
Oh, did he just lose it by himself? He sure did.
Yeah.
Man.
I
Fourth
guess you could
caution of the
say.
night, and 3 of them have just been solo spins.
I guess you can say the Tire Pro sponsorship for Randall is a tire goodbye.
I hate to admit the fact that that one felt pretty flat. I have no idea.
Yeah, it was flat. But not as flat
son
as,
of a... Gosh darn it.
not as flat as the hit that he took to the wall.
No, flat tire. I realized I just walked right into that one. Ooh, here we go. Mixed bag of strategy. Stallhood, Leal, Watkins gonna stay out. Along with the 50, the 70, 68 and 71, I imagine are just staying out for now. 68 was actually doing a pretty good job of maintaining speed, but 71 not so much. Which I'm really not surprised at, just considering the amount of engine damage that he had.
I'm not surprised about anything. Congratulations.
64 looks like we've gone a fuel only or 2 tire call. Same with the 64, 33, 19. Govern and Mallon. Now we're going with the 4 tire call.
So my friend Alan just posted in the chat, and I didn't see that. He goes, "No, skip the Dale Jr. graveyard. I say give them the junkyard wars. They always welcome more scrap metal to use for the builds."
Yeah, I was seeing that from earlier, and I was thinking to myself, that could prove to be pretty effective. However, I don't think they're going to get that scrap metal quite yet.
Yeah, they could get it soon at the rate this is going.
Yeah, we had some good runs there, and then a couple rapid fire cautions here, and a big crash, followed by just a single car spin from Randall Coleman, which is you don't see that too often out of him, I think. It's anarch. This is a tough, tough sim. And that's why I love it. A little bit of lag there for the 09. As he goes down to the inside of the track to make sure that doesn't cause any problems. But, Alec, we still got a good ways to go in this thing. I know that these guys are probably thinking that they're going to split the stint here. Guys that just pitted. Excuse me. The guys that just pitted here are probably going to be able to go to about just about to lap 90. So, yeah, they're going to be cutting it close if they
Oh, so
try to
close.
save enough.
Yeah.
Whereas everyone else should be probably good on one more stop around the lap 75 area. So, very mixed bag of strategy here. If you're the guys that just came down, I don't think you're going to be able to save that much fuel. It's going to be at least like 4 laps you got to save.
It's going to be tight.
Now, if we do get yet another caution here pretty quick, there's potential. But, yeah, 30... Oof,
Did Randall just fall out?
that's a lot of laps. Did he? Oh, man. Yeah, I'm not seeing him anywhere. Oh, boy.
The night just goes from bad to worse for Randall.
You ain't kidding. And yeah, he's in the hunt for the title, so that is not going to be good. So current leader is going to be the 27 of Stallhood, and then it's Watkins, Leal, Ramos, and then Smetana, Anderson, Mallon, Moe. The top 8. Looks like Denny Carroll and Jeff Goodpaster are going to round out the top 10. Peter Smetana is going to get one of his laps back here with the lucky dog. Going to be 34 to go. If you're one of those guys saving fuel at the moment, having just pitted, I don't know, if you topped off this lap, I think that it's more likely than not that you might be able to pull it off if you save a little more. So guys like Goodpaster, like Carroll, and anyone behind them, Roberson, Billy Ryan, John Foreman, Coleman back into the race. Catch back up to the field. 34 laps to go. Here's Stallhood and Watkins. And away we go.
Jinxes.
Pretty good restart there for the 15. Mallon, look at this time.
And it's stuck?
Oh my goodness. You know what? He wants to get back up there 3 wide for second. Push to the 27 from the 50. Mallon taking no prisoners.
Would you say Mallon's a man on a mission?
That he is. He got a little time trying to slide up in front of the 93. Not going to be able to do it. Oh,
I mean, those two are the best of friends there.
Yeah, they know each other well, so maybe cut him a little extra slack. But Matt Watkins to the race lead in the 15.
If I were Stallhood and Watkins, don't look now.
Oh man, it's Ramos trying to preemptively try to jump up there to make a move.
Stallhood
almost had wall bound, was able to keep it off of there, but I think he had to get out of the throttle. Mallon looking for second. Joven clutching going into the corner. He is definitely trying to make it to the end. But that's a long way to go.
And a short time to get there.
Long way to go, short time to get there. Indeed. Everyone's still a little stacked up back there. Stallhood dropping back a bit. No clutching that time for these guys. But Mallon is absolutely flying at the moment. And I would not be surprised if he's going to be making a movie on this 15 in the near future. Smetana also coming forward here. A little dicey. Further back here. Almost contact. 048 and 09. They all keep it straight. And Denny Carroll going to go for a spin around. Another solo pedal spin that's going to bring out the yellow.
Well, I guess you can say Tyler's progress on getting the lead has just been halted again.
For now. It is a temporary halt. I don't think that it's going to last very long. Well, since Watkins stayed out that last time, if I'm not mistaken, he's definitely going to have to pit again. But some guys that this actually really helped out are going to be the 81, the 93, and everyone else who came down pit road there. They're going to be able to save fuel here pretty worry-free, and it's going to help them probably get at least another 2-3 laps out of this tank. That's big right there. Keep to the live picture here to see who pits and who doesn't before we have a look at what happened in the 19. And so everybody's going to pit here, get some fresh tires. 30 laps to go. Should be able to get it right into the sweet spot for the fuel window at this point in time. So get it full up, get some fresh Goodyears on there, and race it on to the finish. Fair amount of fuel only stops there at 81.50. 2 tires for the 048. It's going to be 4 tires for the 93 and the 42.
Definitely some interesting strategy, though.
Same for Watkins. 2 tires for the 64. Couple guys have stayed out here. Ron Foreman currently the race leader. Again, probably just getting that lady lap. We'll have a look and see what happened to the 60, or the 19 rather, of Denny Carroll. They were all kind of jockeying in front of him. We'll actually go back a little further here just to have a look at all that as well. 09 sliding up in front of Alex Moe. They got a little squirrely there, just about contact. Carroll tries to kind of back out of it. And the back end starts to come around, and just like Randall, just pirouetting, single car incident in the outside wall. We're back here live. Sean Romero still staying out here. Gonna also get a lady lap. Try and gain a point or two. Try and do whatever he can to keep himself in that hunt for the final 4. But Tyler Mallon going to be the race leader with Oscar Ramos second, and then Toby Roberson will be P3. Followed by Watkins and Anderson. Smetana will be 6th. You still with me, Ellie, or are you all punned out?
I'm still here. Just thinking a little bit, but it's okay.
Very good. Can't thank everyone enough for coming by here. Again, like I said, one last race of the season here on the channel. That's going to be Martinsville next week. After that, going to be Rockingham on JTN to determine the season-long champion. And boy, has it been a long, yet pretty cool season. And I am very glad to have been a part of it this far along.
It's definitely crazy to think that even though there have been some races that I've taken part myself and actually been up here myself, I actually decided to give Kentucky a whirl last week and somehow managed to get my first ever top 10 over here. So, yay.
Yeah, there you go. Because turning laps always equals gaining some experience and gaining some knowledge. So, good on you there, and hoping that continues to go your way in wherever you may be racing.
Well, like I was saying to Rob last night after Talladega, there's a very good possibility that might see more of me over here for next season.
Hey, we'll be keeping an eye out for that for sure. And good luck to you in advance.
Yeah.
So it is going to be 25 laps to go when we go back
I
green here.
I gotta do it. I gotta be a meme here. Hey, we're restarting on lap 69. Nice.
I was going to do the exact same thing. I cannot blame you in the slightest.
Yeah.
It had
That's
to be said.
it had to be said and it had to be done. Here we go.
81 and 50 on the front row here. A nice restart there for Oscar and that Vodafone
Yeah.
machine. Both drivers getting a bit of a shove from the third and fourth drivers. Ooh, Robertson getting a little squirrely. Speaking of squirrely, oh,
There
there
goes
goes
Oscar.
Ramos. He's going to
Oh
collect the
no.
42.
Oh no. No. Oh, that's bad.
Also, Billy Ryan in it. Oh, man. Washing out again, and another top contender involved. Oh, man, that 50 was darting all over the place before that thing finally went around. We got another look here. I'm sorry if I sounded very uh, strange. I'm trying to keep it quiet. Yeah, that back end just started to step out, and he actually bounced off of the 81, which briefly saved him. And then just around he went, and nowhere for Smetana to go. Yeah, they were laughing at the fact it was lap 69, and it was like
Nice.
they couldn't hold it. Back live here. Everyone pretty much staying out here, no surprise. But pair of Chevrolets up here in the top two, and then you got another. Did I say Chevrolet? Toyota. Oh my gosh.
I have a Toyota front row, a Toyota Honda second row, and a Toyota Chevrolet third row.
That's what we're looking for. My brain is officially checked out for the night, and we still have a ways to go here. Top forward running 6 at the moment. That's Jeff Goodpaster. Not Goodpaster. Maybe restarting 6th.
Nice.
We're spinning out earlier, and they get back up into a decent position here, as so is Randall Coleman. Fell out of the server, but was able to keep it on the lead lap. And might have a shot at something decent here. You got Alex Moe going to be 8th for this restart. Definitely don't count him out from getting up there and trying to mix it up. the 42 is going to have some work to do here. He's trying to get back up into race-winning contention. It didn't look like anything too severe as far as damage went, from what I could see, so we'll see. But if that car isn't too wounded, I would not be surprised to see that 42 making noise before this thing is done. We're still only on lap 72 of 94, so while we're done with pit stops, at least for the time being, that's still a good little run here to the finish. Definitely no shorty. So
Oh, Greg's trying to appear and disappear again.
Greg level, I would imagine. Just maybe trying to see if he can catch a glimpse of what's going on. Should be getting 1 to green this time, I would imagine. That would be 21 laps to go when we go back green, if that is indeed the case. Indeed it is. A 21 lap run here coming up. We got the 81 and the 64 on the front row here. Stallhood and Roverson. You gotta send shout-outs to them. But the strategy working out in their favor. They've been able to keep it up here ever since. And they're mixing it up with a lot of these fast guys, so they're showing that they've got plenty of speed themselves, and that they belong to try to keep it up there. Not gonna lie though, that 81 is gonna be tough to beat. We saw how aggressive he was on those last couple restarts, and now that he's out in front, good luck trying to take it away from him. Matt Watkins probably gonna be next best in line to try to make something happen there, but 64 and the 27, like I was saying, not afraid to show these guys that they've got what it takes. Got Anderson trying to get a W for himself as well. A pair of Toyotas leading them back to the green here. 21 to go.
Whoa, Toby got a really good restart.
Oh my gosh, you're not kidding. I'm not sure if the 81 may have lost a gear there or something. Of course, 81 with the shorter way around, gonna have the advantage for the time being, but if he doesn't get clear,
And he's not clear. Now he is.
He is clear.
Oh, cross him over.
64. A big run there. 81 trying to say, no, you don't. 20 to go. Officially a 3 wide back in the pack. But Malin is clear.
Butchie Tyler's saying, say goodnight, Gracie.
Stallhood in third. Anderson has gotten past Watkins, who's trying to take it back. Peter Smetana, who's back on the lead lap now, trying to make some noise. Got some smoke there in turns 3 and 4, but no caution. Greg Lovell has gotten on track and is actually running. Albeit, 71 laps down. But he's out there.
Gotta give him credit, though.
Yeah, he'll officially get the points. But he's not going to really gain any positions.
No.
Well, yeah, no, I don't think he will.
Well, I mean, I've seen stranger things.
Look at Toby. To the inside here for the race lead. Gonna clear Tyler.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, brilliant move. Nice and smooth. But Tyler's gonna have none of it. Gonna be like, hey, give it back. He'll be saying, no, you don't. And the Penske Yeah, the Penske Toyota. I almost said Penske Ford because, duh.
I'm used to seeing that sponsor on a Ford. I don't blame you.
They're starting to drop back a little bit here.
I also remember seeing that sponsor on a Dodge, so I don't really blame you.
Yeah, it's a little keeping track of everything in my head when my head's as foggy as it is at the moment. A little tricky.
Oh,
Little tricky.
Alan.
Watkins to the inside there for second place. Anderson are trying to go with him. Alex Moe looking to dice it up as well as Roberson gets ahead by a few car lengths. This time by coming to 15 laps to go. Oh man, this is getting a little dicey. It's been getting a little dicey here for a moment. And now that the 15's clear, does he have enough time to try to run down the 64? There's Malin going to try the crossover himself. Looks like they're going to try for it. Alex Moe to the inside of the 93. And Roberson loving what he's seeing in his mirror as those cars are getting smaller and smaller. Jacob Smetana mired back right now in 9th. Almost contact 19 and 33.
Oh my.
But yeah, one of these guys is going to have to get clear of the other if they're going to try to run down that 64. They're going to have to do it quick. Tyler sliding up, barely clear.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Watkins almost got turned off the 048's nose.
Golly, that was an aggressive move.
Oh my goodness
Watkins
gracious.
gets to the inside the 81 again. Just about.
Oh, he's there.
Still all racing for second place. And they are going as hard as they can.
Wow.
We cleared him just barely. Trying to block him. Oh my gosh, look at how tight in the line they all are.
You can literally throw a blanket over the top, the 2nd through 5th.
Yeah. 2nd through 6th. Tyler Stallin's still right there.
Oh my.
Although now they're single file. And look at this, they're actually trying to basically draft. They're trying to catch Matt Watkins back up.
I mean, it almost worked. Alright.
Alex Moe saying, nah, I can't do that.
Oh,
if
you
he
can't
doesn't
do that.
spin it. Oh my goodness gracious. Just about lost
Randall
it.
in the wall. He just knocked that down.
Yeah, he's going backwards. Not what he needed. Jacob Smetana up to 7th. And Watkins starting to chip just a little bit into the Roberson's lead, but not by much. 10 to go right now. We're coming to 9 this time by. Watkins has checked out from those guys behind him. The time around, very similar lap times between the top two. Gavin Anderson getting underneath of Alex Moe. That's for 4th. Malin just doesn't look like he quite has what he needs right now. May have burned up his stuff.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, he was driving the wheels off that thing to keep him behind him. Anderson gets clear for 4th, looking for 3rd.
But they go for 3rd, yeah.
He's able to get by. He might have a chance. It looks like he's going to that time. Indeed, he does. Smetana coming up quick here. He may have a chance at top 5, but I don't think he's going to get up there for the win. Again, very similar lap times within only a couple hundredths as Anderson clips the wall. 1/10 of a second quicker than that time for Watkins. Mallon back to the inside. They're all racing for third. Pretty much come down to the 64 and the 15. Just 7 laps to go. Coming to 6. Anderson's still clear. That time around. Slight advantage Roberson by a few hundredths.
Yeah.
Anderson running faster than both of them. So that's the top 3. Mallon and Moe going at it for 4th right now. Stallhard 6th, Matana 7th. Credit to Danny Carroll running in 8th. Great run there. And then good pass
After
to the other
Salzman,
Smetana.
no less too, though.
Yeah. Got side damage. And doing a great job up there right now. Taking back up front here. Anderson just laid a flyer of a lap. And he's on the tail of the 15. Trying to help him catch the 64. Four laps to go this time by. Anderson looking to the inside. They both caught just a little bit. Golly, Roberson has to be sweating bullets right now. But he is driving an incredible race. Looking for his 2nd win of the season. Matt Watkins looking for another W. Jovan Anderson looking to get to victory lane for himself. It is now 3 to go.
They're closing.
Oh man, they're within 100th of a second there between 1st and 2nd. They've all checked out. This Tyler Stallhood starting to drop. Barely holding on to the top 10. Oh, barely holds on to the car. He just about spins it. Coming to 2 to go here. Anderson to the outside. And crosses him over. Not going to be able to make that work. They've gotten a little bit closer, but not close enough. They're going to catch Sean Romero here.
Coming to the white.
Coming to the white this time. Anderson to the inside. If he's going to have anything for this 64.
He's got the 15, but he's got to get the 64 now.
Yeah, we'll see. It's going to be a big gap to make up here, but it's a white flag. Got clear for 2nd. But does he have enough? It's going to have to be the lap of his life in order to try to catch the 64. He's getting closer.
Oh, ooh.
Lays it in there. Can he get the run?
Oh.
Great run there, but it's not going to be enough.
Nope.
It's the 64 Roberson.
Wow. And he was 20th at one point? Holy moly.
Got up there. Thanks to a strategy call that really played out ever since about the 12th lap. And never lost sight of keeping it up there. And man, what a drive. What a drive. And yeah, he's still in this championship picture, so that may have just sealed the deal for him going to Rockingham.
It very well could have.
Gonna burn that baby down. Well deserved. Oh man, that is cool. And he's been up here in the booth for a couple races. So that is so cool to see him get that win. But golly, did he you want to talk about staying cool under pressure? Never made a mistake that entire last run. Kept that thing pointed straight where he needed it. Ran great consistent laps. Didn't burn his stuff up. I mean, that's the best of the best. That's how you got the best of the best. That's how they do it. So I think
Yeah.
Toby just proved that he is among the best of the best with that one right there. What a drive. Finishing only barely a tenth of a second ahead of Jordan Anderson, who will take the runner-up position. Matt Watkins a half second back in third. Still a good run, though. Tyler Mallon holds on to fourth ahead of Alex Moe. Jacob Smetana recovers to sixth. Phenomenal drive for Denny Carroll with an excellent seventh. And Jeff Goodpaster, the other Smetana, that being Peter, finishing ninth in a. Oh, okay, no, not quite a dead heat. 10th off of Randall Coleman, or 10th ahead of Randall Coleman in 10th place. Now the Stallhood fell back to 12th on that final run. Josh Moyers
Yeah.
did end up retiring from the race. But good clean racing there. Some pretty hard racing, but nothing too insane, nothing too crazy. Of course, we did have the big one at one point there, but that was a really cool race.
It was.
If we can get our race winner here, get a word with him. So what a drive, and yeah, some other great drives there too, and some heavy hitters
Speaking of,
getting into trouble.
I'm hearing my glass break. It's Toby.
Yeah, he's pounding on it. Let's get him in here.
User was moved to your channel.
Before you say anything, Toby, quit breaking my glass. I know you were knocking.
It's become the running joke at this point. But
I can't help it. I'm too excited.
I was gonna say, man, you deserve
Indeed
to be
so.
excited.
I mean, it's okay to be too excited, but please don't be breaking my glass. But you could use some of the race tools to repair it for next week at Martinsville for me.
Hey, if I win the Final Four, I'll buy you a new glass. I'll buy you 3.
There you go.
Deal.
Oh man, Toby. I've ultimately a strategy call that panned out on about lap 12 helped get you up to about that position, and you were able to keep it there, man. And you massively drove to keep those guys at bay. That was cool to see. Just tell me how you're feeling and just how you were probably sweating bullets there for that final run.
That might have been the hardest I've raced all year, easily. I'm so excited because I've only won one race this year. That was at Atlanta. I got a pretty fortunate bump with the teammate to be able to do that, but I didn't know if I was going to be able to come out and win another race this year. At this point, I was in a win or go home situation. Last weekend, I blew on my motor. That was on JTN, I believe. But yeah, I'm so excited. I didn't think I would be at this point this year.
Well, you drove it masterfully. You kept it consistent, and hey, a fellow gentleman who was in the booth with me for a couple races, so a little bit of a soft spot to see you get that win there. But I got to ask you, when you were looking in your rearview mirror there, you probably saw them racing for a while, or if you were even looking in your mirror at all. Just kind of what was going through your mind at that point.
100%. Sorry about that, Colin.
Oh no, you're good. I was just thinking of what was going through your head, thinking, all right, if they keep racing, or if they just kind of keep running your own deal and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at my rearview mirror a lot, and I saw Matt and Tyler really going at it, and I was just fingers crossed. the more they wear their stuff out, the less of a chance they're going to be able to catch me. I was trying to decide, do I just pull as big of a gap as possible and burn my tires, or do I save and try to manage the gap? Jovan answered that question pretty quickly because he was catching me insanely fast, so I had to push as hard as humanly possible. Maybe another lap, probably one more lap, and he would have gotten me for sure. Just incredibly fortunate for that early caution, put me in that position.
As a Kazoon tight to the doggo, but
Oh, he's saying congrats.
yeah.
Yeah, very true.
But no, man, that is so cool, and you really deserve that. Congratulations! You're gonna be racing for a championship. Fancy that. Um, but yeah, that's awesome, and you drove masterfully. I will let you have the floor for any closing thoughts, shout outs, anything of that nature.
Yep. Thank you too for broadcasting these all year. I know some have been better races than others broadcast. Hopefully, we've been putting on a good show for you. Next year is going to be just as fun. As far as specific people out on the racetrack, I got kind of loose on that second to final restart. Jovan having the heads up awareness not to run me over did save my championship. The other guys around me racing me as clean as possible, so I could go out there and perform at my best, and just being courteous, giving and taking when it was necessary. And I just want to thank Fast for what they've been doing all year, and I hope they keep it up. Each race, less and less yellows. Today we had green flag pit stops, and that was cool to see. So so much relief. You can't imagine.
Oh man, well, like I said again, congratulations, great drive. We will see you at Martinsville next week, and then good luck going into Rockingham as well.
Thanks, Andrew. Thanks, Allie. Bye.
Take care.
See ya.
User left your channel.
Well, Allie, that's
Error.
that's another one in the books there. We've only got one race left before we get to the championship decider.
Yeah.
I know you're going to be attempting the Martinsville race.
As if my trick or treats do not get stuffed.
Yeah, that's going to be a scary one for sure. I mean, it's Martinsville. It's always going to be scary. It would be even more scary if I was trying to run. That would be downright terrifying. But hey, that was a good one tonight, and we'll make sure that we have plenty of glass on standby for next season. I promise.
Yes. As long as I get it put up in time before Daytona, I'll be okay.
Sounds like a deal to me. So thank you to everyone who came by to check this out. We will see you next week for Martinsville, the last race, the Top Dragster stretch, and then JTN for Rockingham in 2 weeks' time. So until next time, thank you again. Congrats to Roberson. Great race, everybody. Thank you, Fast. And thank you, Randall, for putting it on. Take care. And bye for now.
Good night, everybody.